Alright, so the time has come to change the brakes on this thing. These rotors are actually pretty bad. They got a really bad groove right here. This is flat on top, but on the back side there's a super heavy lip. Now, I'm pretty sure you can't tell on here, but on the back side here, yeah, you can't tell. There's plenty of pad, but the pad that's behind it on the inside of the rotor, there's no pad really. So you got to change your brakes before they start squeaking, man, because you're going to end up with what I got. Not good. That's good. Anyways, so yeah, let's swap out these rotors, put in some new pads, and get these brakes working the way they're supposed to. Alright, so I got lucky because a friend of mine bought some brand new rotors. Ended up buying a drop kit, and these probably got less than 150 miles on them. Ended up buying a drop kit, and ended up getting the drop kit with that takes 1 1/4 rotors, or as they call the heavy duty brakes. So I basically have brand new rotors to install, but I'm going to get a little sander and clean this up. They've been sitting for a little bit, and then we're going to install these. Alrighty, let's get started. Alright, so let's take a look at what I had here. It's pretty obvious these are the original rotors. Got the cooling vent holes in them, I'm assuming those are. Check this out. This was the outside pad. You can see it has very little pad compared to what it's supposed to have. So that was this side. You can see the bad groove. This is the inside pad. Yep, almost no pad. And then on the inside of this, you can see those really bad, how bad it was dug in, and that bad groove on the lip. Nice and shiny and hot. And I tell you what, you can eyeball this and you can actually see the difference from the old to the newer one. That's a whole lot thicker. But anyways, let's get this cleaned up so we can put it on. Alright, so once you clean them up, they look pretty good. Alright, so once you clean them up, they look pretty good. Actually, they look like new again. So that was a simple process. Now, let's get them installed. And still got to clean up the other side. I think it's got plenty of grease in it. Alrighty then. Alright, so on with the passenger side. You can see same thing. It's got a really bad groove here. This groove is actually worn out on the corner. This area right here is really super thin. Oh, here we go. That's got to be originals. Got the cooling fins in them. And then the back side right here is super thin. I can feel the super big gap or ridge on the back. I have a feeling it don't have no pad there either, because if you look there, there's not really any pad there either. So let's get this pulled off and get this swapped out also. Alright, so rotors are off, brakes are off. Everything looks good here. Here are the rotors. These were actually worse than the other side. That's going to be the inside right here. Look at that. No pad. And then this is the front side. It's got a big old groove on the top. That's it. Let's get the other side put on. Let's get this put on now. Alright. Got the rotors on. Got the brakes on. That sure did make a big difference. That's like super thick. Anyways, that should help her stop now. Alrighty. Alrighty, folks. So the brakes work great. Obviously, you get new brakes, everything's gonna work perfect. So I'm really happy with it. I know I need to do the rear brakes. I need to change the drums and put new pads on the rear, or shoes. And that'll probably give me a lot more firmer pedal. I have a way better pedal than I did before, obviously, because now I got all that fluid pushed back into the reservoir. But other than that, the brakes work like they're supposed to. Feels good to me. Alright, so the brakes are working perfectly good. The steering's awesome. You can't see it. That's a different video. Other than that, the thing is about the brakes are working great. Bad news is now the master cylinder went bad. Now that's leaking oil. I don't know if you can tell, they kind of got hot when I raced that Challenger, or that Charger. Anyways, I'll just deglaze them and deglaze the pads, or rough up the pads a little bit more, and that'll fix that. Other than that, that's it for the brakes. Now it's going to be the rears next, and we'll slowly get this thing up to street running quality. Thanks for watching. Alright, here comes the Camaro. Let's see if he wants to play. Almost got me. See if he wants to do round 2.